Good morning, Maja John Madden in my really very nice hotel room at El Ultimo Maya Hotel in Acoma. I made a short yesterday about kundalini and a long and a short about meditation the other day. I want to make a short and I guess a long about the interface between kundalini and meditation. Some people think that it's really important in meditation not to move like at all. I move all the time. I dance all the time. And I move during meditation. And that's not something I chose to do. It's something that Kundalini started to do to me. Because when the Kundalini energy moves, my body moves. And it becomes like a dance. It's very rhythmic. And it just happened just now. And I said, let's capture it on video while it's still happening, while I'm still basically in the meditative state. I went outside on the lovely little veranda here at the hotel and had a smoke and immediately went back to, I was in a meditative state when I got up. I was hearing the spiritual sound, and I'll make a whole video about spiritual sounds. But I was hearing both spiritual sounds, the kind of high-pitched sound of your brain working, and the deeper sound that is, I think, truly the sound of spirit, the sound of the life force moving through you. And went out and had a smoke and went right back into that state. My body started to move. And I'll try to show it without shutting off the video. But my body just starts to rhythmically move. And so to me, the idea of being totally still is not appealing. I have moments where I'll just lie in the bed or sit and just listen to the spiritual sounds. But for me, aliveness, life is movement. And a very dear, wise friend once gave me the coaching, never stop moving. Never stop moving. And I've gone through some times where I really downshifted into that, went more fully into that reality. Just before I moved to the mountains, when the COVID hit Asheville, I was putting together a playlist for a benefit dance. And I was under some time pressure to do it. I had like a month to prepare it. And I was listening to music and dancing to music all day long. So when I went to the mountains, that didn't stop. People would think I was drunk because I just don't stand still. There's always a little movement happening. And breath. I mostly don't have to coach myself to go into the breath because the breath takes care of itself pretty well, unless there's stuckness. So I would encourage you, when you do whatever form of going into the stillness you do, to allow yourself to let your body move. And if it's stuck, if it's not happening, you can just gently start a few movements. Just see, well, what does it feel like to move my shoulders a little bit? What does it feel like to move my hips a little bit? The hips are the power plant. First and second and third chakras, I guess, are all down there. I'm not a big chakra guy. I don't study that. But that's where our life force comes from, is from the hips. And 7 years of doing ecstatic dance back in Asheville, North Carolina, I used to complain, my hips don't move. My pelvis seems to be locked. Well, that's not the case anymore. No, not the case anymore, and I like that. So now I'm hearing the spiritual sound. My whole body is gently moving. I'm not planning, except I have a little bird on my shoulder saying, this thing is done. this video is done. don't keep talking. So buenos dias, folks. Have a good day.